Good evening, everyone. How you doing? So today we're going to go through episode 3 of our 7-part series on skill moves, our skill move tutorial. Today we're going to go through a few 3-star skill moves. Now, 2 of them are very underrated, and one of them isn't quite as effective as it has been in the last couple of years, but we're going to go through them. This will be a relatively brief episode. Hope you enjoy. As usual, the controller overlay is going to be in the top right. So if you have any interest in replaying any fine details of these, please feel free to. Some of you are going to know all of these. Some of you are going to have been incorporating some of these frequently, but others maybe not so much. Regardless, let's go through them all. We've got actually 3 moves on the docket today. It's going to be relatively efficient. Hope you enjoy. So let's start with the first one, the most popular of the 3. This is going to be a Ronaldo step over, right? Where most of us are familiar with step overs. And we're going to show this move with Jules Koundé, okay? So Koundé, for example, has 3-star skill moves, right? And he can perform the step over. And depending on which way you swing that stick, I gotta be little. I'm just gonna grab this ball here. That'll determine which leg you actually step over with first. For this, you're just basically doing a quarter turn of the right stick, starting in the direction of where your player's facing, and then shifting that quarter turn into either the left or right of that player, okay? Just like this. Now, the other skill move, which is much more underrated, is actually Ronaldo chop. So this one isn't very used in the game, but it can be effective to draw penalties, right? Now, it's actually a pretty sweet move. Now, even though AI defending is insanely overpowered in this game, you use a move like this more to try to trick a player who's defending manually, right? Once they do select a defender near you, you may draw a pen. And what you'll notice again, if we find Koundé here, you'll see as usual, Koundé, who is a 3-star skiller, can perform this move. Lastly, we're going to go over the roulette. This is also a very underrated skill move. It is very rarely actually used in game, but in certain situations can be very good. Now with Koundé, it's not going to come off as smooth. Okay. The better the dribbling on the player, the faster it'll be performed. Right. So you can see with Coman, for example, it comes off pretty well. You can just see the general sluggishness when Koundé performs it. It's not quite the same, but it is the same skill move, right? So with that being said, those are 3 3-star skill moves, 2 of which I believe are very underrated, and one of which is almost a bit overrated because step overs aren't quite as good this year as they were in the last couple years. Hope you enjoy. If you do, drop a comment. If you have any questions for future videos or anything you'd like me to cover in the game, feel free to let me know, and I will talk to you in the next video. Peace.